Namo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The first mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I'm determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking or in my way of life. Our Dharma lesson today is from Ajahn Karuna Dhammo on the impact of right speech. This is from Beginning Our Day by the monastics of Abhayagiri. There are three ways we act on the inclinations, impulses, and intentions that come through the mind. And these are through body, speech, or mind. In a monastery where there are many restraints on our activities, we can particularly notice the action of speech. Because actions and ideas are often expressed through speech, it's good to focus attention on this habit so we can learn about ourselves through our speech patterns. In the monastery, we attempt to speak only the truth, but also to speak without anger, without tale-bearing, and without frivolous or unnecessary speech. Overall, people do a good job with the practice of right speech. However, speech is a difficult area of practice, and wrong speech can come out unexpectedly. We come to the monastery with speech habits formed through family upbringing and the company we've kept. In Western cultures, there can be an encouragement for people to express their thoughts openly without considering how it might affect other people. This conditioning can manifest in speech indicative of trying to get one's way, or get what one wants, or being overly persistent. We can also express frustration, impress people, or present ourselves in certain ways that might be different from how we really are. These habits in our minds can easily influence the speech we use in the monastery, and it can take constant vigilance to restrain ourselves from speaking in unskillful ways. Sometimes it's appropriate to say nothing, as when practicing noble silence. But at other times in a monastery, there is a need for communication. We need to talk with each other to engender a sense of communal living and support, as well as maintain harmony and well-being. If something needs to be communicated or somebody needs support, then skillful speech is appropriately encouraged. Nevertheless, we must watch the underlying impulse or mood in the mind that serves as the basis for speech. It's important to be careful with our speech because people are sensitive and regrets can arise when others are hurt through the use of wrong speech. The Metta Sutta suggests that we be not only straightforward in speech, but gentle as well. Even if our speech is true, we must be mindful of the impact of our words have on community, as well as when we are engaging in the world outside of the monastery. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thanks so much for joining me this morning.